You need help.
Right.
You're doing fine, don't talk to him.
Right.
Ignore him until you need something.
All right.
No, prayer is first and foremost an opportunity to know him.
Yes, it is.
Prayer is us talking to God based on what God has talked to us about in the Word.
All right.
The Word reveals the nature of God. It tells us who He is.
Yes.
Well, if we come up for all and say, I don't understand this about you.
Right.
You know what you do? When you read the Bible, I don't quite understand this. What are you trying to tell me here? Amen?
That's right.
That's how you pray. When I read about something, I stop saying, Lord, I don't get that. Did you really mean when you said that, what you said?
All right.
See, that's what prayer is. You're communing to Him about what He said. That's why if you don't read your Bible, you got nothing to talk to Him about.
Right. Right.
The more you read your Bible, the more you talk to Him, you see stuff. Wait a minute. Did you really mean that? Did you really do? Why did you do that? I don't understand.
All right.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah. Think about it. The more I know about Yvonne, the more I can talk to Yvonne. The less I know about her, I need
Yeah.
to stand off.
Right.
When you know people, you conversate with them because you know things about them.
Right.
That's what the Bible does. It gives us information about God so we
Right.
have something to talk about. The more you read the Bible, the more you talk about God because you got something you got.
Right.
I don't understand that.
That's right.
The first goal of prayer is to know God. And what the author here was saying, he said, because Abraham, see what Abraham did, and this is how God always initiates the first conversation with us. We don't go to God because we don't know Him.
Right.
God said He has revealed Himself to us.
Right.
We don't one day sit down with this, you know what, I think I'm going to talk to God today. No, you don't know Him.
Right.
The first conversation is always initiated by God first.
That's right.
God comes to reveal Himself, something of Himself to you.
You're right.
To stir your imagination.
Right.
To stir a desire. in you.
Exactly.
He can't tell you everything about you because you couldn't handle it all.
Exactly.
He give you a little bit just to get you curious.
Right.
Get a little something going there. Man, let me find a little more about him.
Okay.
That's what God did with Abraham. He said, come follow me. I'm going to take you to a land you don't know anything about. I'm going to give you that land, give you to the children. Who are you, Lord?
All right.
Abraham started pursuing God as God pursued him. Right. See, what we have to do, once God began to talk to you, He touched you,
Right.
awaken your attention to Him,
Yes.
you start pursuing Him.
Right.
I never forget when Lamont first started coming to church, he told me, he said, man, that's when he came to church and life flew to the Lord, and he said, I heard Jesus calling me, come to Jesus. I remember when he said that. And he got up out of bed, and he went into the room to pray. That was God initiating it.
Right.
He responded to God's initiation.
You're right.
We have to respond to the initiation. Draw near to me and I will. How did God come to Samuel? Samuel.
Exactly.
That's all He said. Samuel thought he was hearing Eli.
Right.
He went to Eli. What you want, Eli? Why you call you? He said, I ain't call you. He went back to bed and showed you how deaf and dumb Eli had got toward the voice of God.
Right.
It didn't dawn on him till about the third time.
Third time.
I think that's God trying to talk to him. He was the priest in the know. He was the head priest.
Right.
It took him that long to get the dawn on him. And by the second time when he came and you want me, he said, I didn't call you. And he said, oh, that's probably God trying to talk to you. That's how far away he had gotten from God by that time. So he said, next time you hear the voice, he said, speak, Lord, your servant is listening.
Right.
So he heard the voice again, Eli. He said, speak,
Yes.
Lord, your servant is listening.
Yes.
And God began to talk to him about his life and how He called him to be a priest and what He's going to do. Amen.
Right.
We have to respond to the first initial conversation from the Father. He's going to initiate the first one.
Right.
And we got to respond to Him.
Right.
Listen, if God has spoken to you, He's not going to speak to you anymore until you start responding to what He's already spoke to you.
Right.
Amen.
Amen.
That's right.
If you sit there, well, I'm waiting for you now. If you don't already spoke to you, He said, no, I initiated. It's time for you to respond.
Right.
It's time you come to me now. Amen.
Right.
God wants us to pursue Him.
That's right.
He wants us to run after Him. Amen.
That's right.
He rewards those who diligently seek
That's
Him.
right.
But He has to initiate the first conversation. He does that. Then it's up to us to respond in faith and begin to
Right.
pursue Him. Amen.
Right.
Somebody say, I got to pursue Him.
I got to pursue Him.
We have to pursue God. Amen.
Yes.
Go hard after Him. The more we go after Him, the more He reveals Himself to us.
Right.
So the first object of prayer is to know God. Next, number two. Next, God revealed His work and involved